Mills, Pomeroy, Lorenz, Nafar, and don't worry, I'll call it out. Copy that.
So after Zafar, back to Mills?
Yes, unless we have another person that I'm missing.
David, how David here?
Yeah, David's a B.
He's an A now, David's.
He's an A now, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yes, Steve, don't leave the pin.
What's the timer at?
Somebody just rolled forward quite a bit. I rolled forward a tiny bit. That's all right, Glenn. Just hold up, Glenn. There you go. You got a minute and a half. Guys, we won't let you start without everybody starting, so you can.
I'll start my warm up.
Yeah, we'll give you a countdown.
What is the target? Like, what? You guys hear me? Yeah.
No.
Hey.
You should be trying to sustain the speed that you were last at as long as it's not uphill.
Gotcha.
So your target should be somewhere around 4 to 4.2 watts per kilo when you're on the front.
1 minute to go.
Nothing.
Was that 1 minute?
1 minute.
1 minute.
Hey, if we've got 8 here on Discord chat, not counting Glenn, doesn't that give us 9 riders?
That's an EJ.
I'm not riding.
EJ's in here.
Oh, EJ's in here. Okay, got it.
Yep. Eric's not riding either.
I'm just here to see how great a job Houston's doing and you guys all do. I want to hear lots of heavy breathing.
So Eric is riding, but not Eric or Eric.
Yeah. That's right. No, that's not confusing. 20 seconds. 20 seconds. 15. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Go.
Hey, run the front, don't pat them.
We had a little gas forming, John.
Got it. I got it. Eric, our goal is to keep all 8 riders right there. If we can.
I don't think Glenn's with us.
Yeah, it looks like he said it.
That's okay. You guys got it.
All together. Who is on right now? Is it Florence or me? Sorry.
I don't know.
I'm trying to get up.
Looks like Houston dropped out of the Discord.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, I'll help you guys.
Okay, hold on for one.
I can get on at 4. At Z.
Here? In here?
Yeah.
Go for a second. Alright, we
Holland.
look far on the Glen. We should be on Glen.
Holland done till 4. To 4. Go ahead.
Glenn missed the pen.
Alright.
Okay, and then Meals and Scotty took Euro pulls in the beginning, so Holland's on now to 4. Zafar to Z, we'll take next to 5, or to 4:30.
And then shooter after that. Shooter after
Meals.
Yeah.
And Pomeroy.
Shooter after take a
Good job holding that speed. Try not to blow too hard. You're at 43. That's pretty good. 43, 44. Don't
Ease
blow
up.
yourself. Yeah, try to ease back a little. 42, 43. Try to spread out a little if you can. Try not to be all bunched at the front. You get more draft as that group stretches. Nice and smooth, Zafar. Don't surge too hard when you take over on the front. It causes small tears and then people have to chase you down. Just keep it going, nice and steady right there.
I'll get to a 5. Shooter, you get to 5? You got a 5?
Yeah,
Shooter. Thank you, sir. 5 to 5:30.
Yeah.
Meals, you'll be 5:30 to 6:30.
Got it.
Good job, you're holding steady.
I'm off.
Good luck.
Nice transition, keep it steady. You just want to keep that speed so you're not having to fight to gain speed when you switch positions. Boy, that's got a mess going on my screen. All right, Mills, you're up. Mills, you're going to take us to 6:30, and then Pomeroy, you're 6:30 to 7:30. Try to settle into a good breathing rhythm if you can. I can hear someone's kind of fighting for air. If not, we may need to back off
That's me.
a bit.
That's shooter. That's shooter's normal. Normal breathing pattern.
Oh, okay.
With a heart rate of 130,
Yeah.
so he's fine.
City breathing. Oh yeah. That's because he keeps drinking shots of tequila.
Yeah, I'm wondering if his cadence is really low because he's over torquing, which is causing him a lot of hard
No.
work.
88.
My cadence sensor is faulty.
All right, Pomeroy, you should be up. Next one's up, right?
No, I'm right at 7:30, I think.
Oh, you're on for a while longer, Scott. Suffer.
I don't think he's gonna be suffering until like kilometer 32, based on his ITT.
We'll make them some.
It's a long race, guys. So
Yeah.
be a nice long supper.
1/7 the way done.
Nice job on the front. Maintain that speed, give a little effort. We dipped a little here, try to push. It's only 2% and then it turns downhill. A little effort for that downhill, you meaty guys. Get us pulling down this hill. Don't work too hard, but get us back up, 45 or so on this little downhill here. You weight gifted athletes. There you go. Don't fight for it, just hang on to Lorenz's wheel for a little bit. Yeah, something's up with you, Lorenz, because you're not even pedaling on screen, which means your cadence or something's really goofy. All right, following Pomeroy, who did you have?
Who's on?
Yeah, David. Or
All right, David, you're up.
Give it me? Stewart? Okay, David, for a minute.
Give us a minute, and then we're Zafar.
Yep.
So Zafar, you're going to be on around 9:15.
Yeah, Houston, I have Holland for 60, Zafar for 30, Lawrence for 30, Meals for 60, Pomeroy for 60.
Sounds good to me.
I'm watching Seth now too because his heart rate's pretty low. He's a strong.
And if you want me to hop on, I can hop on for a turn too.
Yeah,
We just want to make sure we get as many people above the, through the first hill as we can.
Yeah.
So when you take a turn, at most you should go up to is your low threshold. Do not go above your lower threshold, whatever that is in your heart rate.
Okay, alright, Z's on until 10.
David, off.
If you know what that sounds like, it doesn't sound like Eric Lorenz right now.
True. I think it'll be around 160 for my heart rate, so I think that, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so see, for my lower threshold, it's about 170. My upper is about 180.
Okay. I could just not know mine, but either way. If you want to throw me on there whenever, let me know.
Alright, Z's off.
Yeah, follow. So take your turn after whoever was last.
Have you shoot
I'll take a turn.
Let's have you take it after Zafar, actually. Let's have you, because I don't want you taking it too close to the climb. That's why.
Okay.
I don't want you trying to recover as we start.
Came off. This is the edge, just came off. Okay, I
Yep. Meals is on until 11:30.
Okay.
Everyone try to be behind the guy that you pull up or after. That helps.
Yes, if you can. And if you roll forward, just keep rolling. Don't let off. You don't want to slow up in front. We are not going to go ape crazy up the climb either. We are going to maintain a good transitional pace. The rear is going to need to push to keep up with Meals and Scott.
Okay.
Meals, I know that you run a higher trainer difficulty, so you may need to shift down before you start with the incline. And by
Okay.
down, I actually mean up. Make it easier so you spin. Yeah.
Got it.
That 5.5 or 6 walk could be enough to spit some guys off the tail.
Yep. Easy.
You guys on the tail, it should feel slightly easy as you start the climb, but it should get miserable by the very upper portions of the climb. So don't feel the need to pass. Just hang on to the tail and hold on. Nice job, Scott.
Oh, sorry. I have to wait till the fire
Take
stick.
a little pull after Scott Pomeroy here.
Yeah, I got it. What time?
Just give us 30 seconds.
So I think he's what time does he start?
12:30. So you'll take us 12:30 to 13. And don't press it because we're getting ready to start up that climb. So just nice and steady.
Okay, keep going.
Little bump here, and then it's going to dip down, so just nice and relaxed through here. You weight-gifted riders, just feel free to mosey on forward and continue on this little downhill here. The weaker climbers, you should be moving your way to the back of the group. Or the middle.
Hey, there you go.
Use the draft to start you up the climb. Keeps your speed up.
This is Z. I can take a both of 14. Coming up. Cat.
Now, I know everybody likes to go a little crazy on this climb, but let's not do that. Just steady and sustained, right around 4 to 4.5. Not a race to get to the top. It's smooth speed the whole way up. Consistency.
Alright, Z up.
Should be Meals and Pomeroy on the front. We're going to count this as the climb. Nice and steady, no surging. Just hold the wheel in front of you. Good job, looking nice and good. This is where you can see who's done their homework and who's blowing up. That team in front of us is really slowing down. It means they went a little too hard through the flats. The flats shouldn't feel miserable because the climb should feel miserable. And we're just going to get faster as we go. Good job, move forward, close that up. Good job so far. Everybody hold on to Lorenz as he comes by as well. Front just keeps sustaining. You're doing just fine. Nice and steady. It's going to flatten off, so the back's got to push a little to catch on, because when this dips, their speed's going to go up. Good job. Get together right here, because we're going to go downhill. Don't push. Let the weight-gifted athletes motor on a pace here. Now remember what I said. Each one of these knolls, we're going to kick a little, and then we're going to almost set up a little as we crest. So it's going to be kick, level out, settle in as we drop, and do rinse and repeat. So small effort here. Get over this little knoll. It's a little bit longer, and then it's going to dip. Make sure you don't get too disconnected, because you will. These dips, they're going to speed way up. There you go. Settle in. We're almost going to crest. We're almost there for a nice little downhill. Hang in there, push if you can. Here's a little downhill dip coming up. Push over this knoll, push, push, push. Set up in rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. Start pushing, back, push, push, push. Get over this, push, push, push. Push, set into a rhythm. Rhythm, rhythm, rhythm as we go over. Please try to catch your breath, breathe deep. Rinse and repeat. Push a little. Push a little, and back her off. Back her off as we crest. Breathe deep. Same process. Here we go. Kick a little. We're going to go back uphill. Kick, kick. Then settle into a rhythm. Lorenz, make sure you grab that wheel. I know you're weight gifted, so a little bit of gap may not be as bad for you, but it's easy to get disconnected going through these bobbles.
Copy that.
Lump. If you weight gifted guys can do a tempo down these, everybody can follow you. Usually they carry a little more speed and then they slow up on the hill. So the light guys will pass on the hill, the heavy guys will pass on the descent. Light guys don't feel the need to hold the front because you'll come right back forward on the uphill. It's gravity bombing at its best. Push a little here, get over this knoll. All right, we're looking good. You guys are doing well. We gained a little time back. We may need to put a little more effort into this. The climb's going to get a little harder up here. So, work across through here.
These are the big gap closers for the 5.
Yeah. Try not to tuck if you can, just spin your legs a little. I'm okay with that. But tucking on these very short ones can cost you if you don't tuck and untuck fast enough. Nice and steady through here, little kick. Gonna drop back down when we come around this corner. Here we go, it's going downhill a little. There she goes. Dip. Back up. We're on flat ground, so here's your chance to make a little time if you're feeling fresh. Take over on the front, give it a little effort. You're really cutting into the gap in front of you. Good job. Try not to go ape crazy here because we need to save a little effort for the next climb. We're gaining time, so we're doing well. Little effort, it's going to flatten out up here. Basically like an effort, relax, then we're going to sustain. So we're getting towards the sustain part. If you're looking at your map, you can start to see that we're going to start up the climb as we come out of this. Find your happy place, breathe deep into your gut and breathe out, just nice and steady. In and out. It sucks, it hurts, but you'll get over it. Nice and steady breathing, consistent pace at the front. Ooh, wow, like the people in front of us just stop pedaling or something. They're really coming back. Keep working, stay stretched as much as you can. Stand a little to mix it up if you're hurting. Just focus, it's not a long climb. You've only got about 3 minutes left of this, so stay in there. Come on, Howie. Get back on, get on terms. Don't surge on that tail. Try to help your teammate drift as far as you can back. There's no need to surge. If you surge, you will snap them right off the back.
We're losing somebody.
It's all right. Stay steady. Give me what you got, Howie. There you go. You're just going to have to push a little over this and get on. There you go.
Come on, Howie. I got you. There you go.
Steady, Sean. You got it. Steady as it flattens off. Don't push the pace. We're only at 3%. The draft is in effect here, so just nice and steady.
Good. A little bit.
Good work, Howie. Great break, Meals.
Last one now.
Last little kick here. It's about a 1 minute effort up to the top. Guys who hit the top first, try not to immediately start descending it back because it'll split everyone out. what I'd like to do is follow the weight-gifted athletes downhill. So that would probably be Lorenz, and I believe it's Seth.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you guys can give us a little effort right at the top to get the speed going down, and then just settle down at your low threshold. You should be at endurance heart rate, which is like probably 140 for most of these.
Okay.
That'll be enough speed to easily overtake people. Good job, everybody. Zafar, get up there. Come on, Howie. We're right there. Nice job. Front, don't let off, just sustain. They're coming back. If you can, work your way from the back forward, because when it dips down, it's more important to be forward. And if you were on the tail struggling, it's going to be harder to catch on a downhill, especially if you're light.
One last push. Very good speed from the back.
You're right there. You're going to dip a little, flatten out, and then one little bump.
Come on, guys. Follow me to the front. I'm going to kick a little bit.
Push over the top. Good job. Push over the top. The sooner you get the speed, the faster you can tuck.
That's under 5 guys, that's good time.
You get the speed up, you can tuck. It's pretty hard. Just sustain pedal. The heavier guys, just sustain pedal.
Okay.
You may be able to tuck now. Yes, you can not work, Howie. Way to stick with it. Now the trick is to kick and start pedaling before this uphill so that you carry speed up. You don't want to be tucked as we hit the uphill. So right now, start giving a little effort. Nothing major, just start pushing a little, and then coming out.
That's a good spot, guys, to stand and shake the legs up too.
Yeah, it gets the acid out right before you start back up the climbs, because you're going to keep working the climbs. Do not push to pass. That's a bad mistake. Just sustain what we're doing. We got a good rhythm going. Don't feel like we need to give a bunch of effort to get past this group. Kick right here. Kick, kick, kick. This is where the rollers start. You're going to kick and then set up. Kick and set up. Nice and smooth. You're on the downhill. Go ahead and kick again. You're back up. The trick is to start your kick a little before you start uphill because of the lag in slip. Nice job. Yeah, nice and smooth. Don't blow everybody through. Just try to move through them. Good job. They're being nice as well. They're doing real good. Keep moving. The back, you got to push through. Don't worry if anyone gets whipped. It doesn't matter. Just ride our ride. Don't worry about them at all. Focus on us. Okay, we're all push over that knoll. They're nice and smooth on the downhill. Good job. Push over this kicker. Go ahead and start now and kick a little. And you're going to back off as you crest. There you go. Nice and smooth. Downhill, just sustain and follow our weight gifted guys. Kick a little here, and sustain. This is perfect for like a sprinter's workout because it's like a small micro sprint and then you sit up. Small micro sprint, sit up.
I'm loving it.
And you're actually faster doing it than just riding the same tempo all the way through. Good job. Nice little downhill here. Back up. It's like a roller coaster.
Yeah, feels like it.
That's how it is on the kicker bike.
No.
I'm missing this.
Yeah, mine isn't that fancy. Mine doesn't pop up and down. It just stays right here.
There's nothing like downgrading. That's for sure.
Gonna dip and then start your kick right at the base, right there. Kick, kick, up and over. Crest and settle in.
Yep.
Oh, fun stuff through here.
Houston, it's up to you, but Seth looked pretty good on that climb. You could probably take hold in the class.
Yeah, I think there'll be no problem with everybody sharing the workload. I think Howie will have you just hang on. But I think Seth will toss you in at like 30-second pulls pretty easy.
Sure. Oh, good. Nice work. Nice work, Seth.
And if you start to feel tired and you can't do a pull, just say that. Don't make yourself blow up. Don't get dropped.
I can't believe I'm still with you guys.
You're doing good, Howie.
Awesome.
Weekend, Howie. We know you're strong.
Well, after Mad Monday race last night.
Cool. Yeah, that Monday race yesterday was brutal.
Yeah, it was.
You guys are looking good. Just keep rolling. Keep transiting and switching in and out. When it flattens out, we're going to go back to our rotation, which is right here. Mills, go ahead and give us a minute. You'll take us up to 30. Pomeroy, you're at 30 to 31.
Now's a good time to take a gel or drink
Yeah.
before I get
Great advice.
meal skip.
Nice job, John. Way to be consistent. Nice and steady.
Easy.
Pomeroy, you're up. Who do we have following Pomeroy? Was it David?
Yeah.
All right, okay. You'll be up at 31.
Then me and Z for 30 seconds, then Shooter for 30 seconds. I think that was that easy. Okay.
Seth, you're going to follow Zafar for 30
Okay.
seconds.
That'll be around 4 to 4.5 roughly.
Whatever you can give us. At your size, I don't know what your weight is, but so I'm 95 kilograms. I do not do 4 to 4.5. It kills everybody else if I'm doing 450 watts.
Okay, gotcha.
So that's the hard part about it.
Yeah, he's 99 kilograms.
Yeah, so don't do 4 to 4.5. You'll be doing like 3.8 to 4.
Okay, that's good. All in dog.
And then Shooter after Seth.
Seth, you're going up to the far, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You should be switching. Looking really good here, guys. You guys are nice and stretched out, so we're getting a good draft. Try not to bunch a little too much, but try to just keep it steady. Don't move from the back to the very front.
Who's on the front right now? Oh, and don't take it. It's uppers on the 30. Okay, 30.
I'll be up at 30. Okay, got it.
Anyone feel like they're at an ultrasound listening to a really slow baby's heartbeat?
There, guys. That's
Every Thursday night for us.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like rhythmic breathing. I'm like gonna fall asleep.
All right.
That's right.
My cadence to it.
Oh, there you go. That's too low for me. He's gonna have to breathe a lot faster.
Hey, you just go double time.
Yeah, my cadence is usually like 93 to 100 is what I prefer.
Yeah,
Outdoors, about 110.
you take 3 revolutions per breath. I've got it down to a science.
There you go. He's probably at like 6,000 feet in elevation, so at least he's not high.
7,500 actually.
Don't forget 2 hours of sleep per night.
Yeah.
More than enough.
Do that.
Yeah, I can always convince myself to do another hour of training, workouts, even racing, obviously. But the concept of altitude training sounds like so bad. It's like, probably feels like you're suffocating the whole time.
The bar, it sounds like this. This is what it sounds like.
Yeah, I'm at 8,000 feet. That's why I'm not riding.
Yeah. Once I hit about 6,000 to 8,000 feet when I'm outdoor climbing, that's when I really slow down and I make sure my heart rate doesn't go above like 150 because it feels miserable.
Well, they're about 150 feet.
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now too.
I think it's 5,400 feet where I am.
I can see the air.
I've got so much oxygen, I just bottle it up and sell it.
That's it, so.
How's everybody feeling?
I feel great. That's the one
We're ready to step it up. I'm ready to go.
I'm pretty tired.
You're rocking it, Howie.
I got my booster today, so I'm sure tomorrow will be a different story, but
Wow.
When I got my booster, I didn't feel any effect like the other shots.
Yeah, I got mine. I had my booster a week ago. I raced the same day.
same day seems to be okay, but I heard the day after it can knock you out.
Yeah. Probably depends on how you reacted to the other 2 shots. I was fine with all 3.
And if you've had COVID, it can be even harder on you.
Oh yeah.
Your body reacts stronger. It kicks in the forward track.
Here in Mexico yet.
I got
I had my first 2 in Canada, but and I had no effects. So we'll ever get boosters in Mexico. Hopefully the same.
Yeah, I got boosted in the flu shot in the same day with Moderna, and the only thing I got was an itchy arm and a little bit of swelling. It was very uneventful.
Oh, that's fine.
Now, my wife was tired the next day. She got hers last week, but she had COVID in August. All right, who's up on first? Who's pitching right now? Is it Pomeroy? Pomeroy's up there?
Yes. Yep.
I think Palmer has been on there for the past 2 minutes while we talk.
That's good for him.
You like it.
Yeah, feel good. All right, Helen.
Pretty soon is the time where Houston starts yelling at you guys.
I don't know. I usually don't yell. It happens more when I'm actually racing than I yell at people.
Well, you yell in that same voice, but it makes you go fast.
There you go. See, yelling never does that for me. I get frustrated. It's like, I know it already hurts, so I won't yell at you. I'm usually a sweet talker. Like, come on, you got this. You can make it. That hill's not that long.
When your heart rate's at 190, I think it sounds like yelling, even though he's sweet talking.
I know, that's right. Yeah, he sounds a lot calmer now than I remember when I was racing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, usually when I race, I'm not as... You don't want to hear me talking during time trials. It's not good. I did do Bologna before you guys did this, so that could help bring me down a little bit.
He's on. I'll go up to 38:30.
Yeah, it looks like you're catching people that are being dropped by their groups they were with. I'm seeing a lot of different team names start showing up. Now guys, I am not sure how this works, but I'm assuming that we need 4 over the climb. So I'm assuming that when the climb starts, we're gonna push a little towards that 4.5 to 5 range. So if you get dropped, do not feel bad. This is part of doing a team time trial.
And the shooter never gets dropped. He doesn't get to get dropped. He's just gonna stay on.
You might as well burn me before the hill, so I'll probably die.
You can do it. It's 5 minutes, that's it.
This is called express getting into ZRL form.
Exactly.
Yeah, I've been
I'll call me if you want to survive.
I've been off the bike for 3 months, so trust me, a little miserable right now.
Was it an injury you said?
No, I had surgery not because of an injury, but to look better.
Gotcha.
I had full abdominoplasty.
Oh, geez. Were you all bruised up after?
What's that?
Did it feel like somebody hit you inside with the baseball bat after?
Oh no, that would have been much better. That would have I would say it feels like somebody's taken a chainsaw, cut you in half, and stitched you back together. Not symmetrically. Yeah, it feels like your belly button has been pulled down to your junk and sewn there. So it feels really weird.
Down to your junk.
Yeah, and you know what it felt like? You guys watch Rocky, the movie Rocky? Anybody watch it?
Yeah.
You know when he's working, you know when they take him into the freezer and he works over the cattle that are hanging in there, you know, in the butcher shop?
Yeah.
Just going to town. That's what they felt like. They felt like they brought in Mike Tyson and he went to work on my rib cage while I was asleep. And I had the most bruising I've ever had from anything in my life. I developed a hematoma on my left side, which caused a lot of swelling, and so it was wonderful.
Yeah. I've seen it done before, and every patient always says it sucks, but hopefully it'll be worth it.
No, I would never do it again. I had very little removed, and I'm like, I should have never done this. But my belly button looks better. It doesn't look like a big old bird bath anymore. It looks like a normal belly button.
It's that easy.
Yeah, they reshape it and they anchor it down inside you, which feels really weird because you can feel like a line go down into you.
Who's up? Is it me or?
We're at 41.
Should be on at some point.
I can take the front to 42. This is the.
Okay.
What I think we're going to try to do is try to rest Meals and Pomeroy until you guys get to the climb if you can.
Okay.
Let's pick the 4 that we expect to make it over, and let's try to rest those 4, and the other 2 or 3, let's work for them to the climb.
Probably going to be Lee Scott, Jafar, and Lorenz, probably, shooter.
This is the. Z option for.
Good shot. Good shot.
The far will be in there too.
Yeah.
It's not hurt to dip a little here and give a little bit of time to let our heart rate settle so that we can really go over the climb like fast. Because you're not going to gain or lose a bunch of time on a flat section. You just don't have far enough until you're at the climb. So if you notice outdoor, it always gets slow before a climb, or it usually does, and that's why, because people are letting their heart rate settle so that they have some variability to push really hard over the climb. So don't be a moron like me in early races and when everybody slows down, you jump crazy and change on the front.
What's in recovery at?
156. I'm good.
I'm good at 148.
I'm 152, but I run hot.
I'm 161.
So all good. We'll all make it.
Hey, I wonder if we gave Lynn a heads up in chat, he might have been able to go. It sounds like he tried coming with the timing it on the fly.
Oh, well.
Because he couldn't get on Discord.
There's always next stage.
Z, did he?
What stage is that Friday?
What was that?
What time is the next stage?
Say
Friday.
Friday.
30th.
Same time. Yep.
Morning time or night?
Night time. Same as this.
Same time as
Okay.
tonight.
I love racing at night.
But you could.
And then Saturday, Sunday, same time as last Sunday, 8 a.m. Pacific.
Wait, what time is it, David? You said 3:50 a.m.?
Nothing crazy here to start. Nothing crazy here to start.
Copy.
Don't shoot up to like 7. Yep. Don't shoot up to like 7. Just keep it steady and slowly work your way up to about 4.5 or 5.
Come on, guys, stay with me.
Keep working. It's going to flatten out, so you got to make this crest. It's going to flatten out. There it is. Don't feel like you're dying. It's flattening off. Draft is in effect. Hold the wheels right around you. Dips a little. It's going to go right back up, so start your effort again.
I love Lorenz's avatar. He's like pedaling once every 10 seconds. That might be like the biggest crank we've ever seen.
Yeah.
He's like riding a giant unicycle on the front. Fingering.
I'll explain why at the end. Yeah, now.
Yeah, I'm watching. He's about 300 watts at 1 RPM, so that's one really heavy pedal stroke. It's like one hard pedal stroke. Ease through here. Hold your momentum that you're at 2. Kick a little, going back up. A few seconds, it's going to drop. Just don't get disconnected. Bigger guys, you actually get more rest because you can kick and rest and kick and rest. Smaller guys have to work almost the full way. It's just timing that kick so that it's early.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done. You guys go ahead. Don't worry about
Good
me.
job, Allie.
Got an eye through it, Todd.
Keep working, Howie. job, guys. Start that push. Push hard.
Thank you. You're welcome, Gary.
Come on, I feel like we can catch up to that number 6 guy up there. He's only a minute in front of us. Well, last week you guys caught him pretty quick because you have a good tempo and a good rhythm through here. This time though, we want to push a little more on the flattish stuff. We want to push super hard. We just want to push a little more than coasty. Downhill here. A little more downhill, and she's going to kick up a little and then flatten off. Little effort.
By the way, I'm pretty sure they got the end wrong, and the last half of K is downhill, so don't think there's extra time on. This is 2.6K, so 0.6 is downhill, just so we can time it right.
Yeah.
Also, I'm feeling good, so I could probably make it over the top. If anyone wants to take on the flat before.
I think we just need 4
Good job through
draws.
here. Way to push.
Pretty sure it's 4. I think it's pretty much the same as Thursday nights.
Give some effort. It's not that much downhill. And push it on up. This time it should hurt a little more because it's going to be a longer effort. Well, actually, the effort will be shorter. It's just going to be harder. So there's good news. Light, fast feet. Light and fast feet. Nice and smooth. Breathe into that diaphragm and out as deep as you can. Push that air out. Good job, guys. Way to work hard. I know it's hurting, but you don't have much longer. Keep working. Gonna flatten off here for a little bit once you get up to this section right up here, right to this tree. Push to the tree. Steady rhythm. Draft is available. Was it like teams just split their guys out and left them all over? I mean, there's like people scattered all over out here.
Yeah, just practice. Good job, David.
I'm sure every team made sure they had 8.
You're two-thirds of the way in.
Good job.
Almost there. It's going to flatten off. Keep working.
I'm going to keep pushing, but you got 4 for that.
We're 45 seconds. Work for it. Come on. It's about a minute left to 45 seconds. Work for it.
Come on, Seth, stay with us.
Yeah, guys are looking smart. You got
Last little bit. This part always hurts, but it's short. Come on. And then push it out. You get a little bit of rest coming around this corner. If you're struggling, stay on the tail and don't pass because it's flat through here. Good job so far. Hang on. Almost there. It's going to kick and flatten up again. Come on, you're right there. Let's go. Everybody to the line. You're getting right there.
Hey, thanks, Sam.
Grind it out. Stay in the draft. Don't lose each other.
I'm already off the back.
Hard push to the end.
It's crazy.
Keep going. Give us what you got. Get over the top.
It's crazy, guys. So much power.
There you go. Stick together. Get that speed going. Push it down over the top. If you're a bigger guy, this is your bread and butter here. Just don't lose your team. Everybody should be able to stay in the draft. You should be able to top.
Yeah. It's right. Him and Scott combo
Don't work at
so far. Seth is doing amazing. Stuck with the
I
top
can't see
four.
the banner. I don't know if you guys have it.
We got it.
Good job, guys.
Don't work at
Good work, guys.
Great job.
So bad.
I think you caught number 6, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Yeah, we're behind us.
Hey,
Great
Rick,
job.
how are you?
Yeah, that.
We almost caught the team in front of us, actually.
Yeah, next time we're gonna go all the way back to Sam, but whatever.
Which means you did catch them because you caught another team, so
Yeah.
you way caught them. They started. Yeah, they started like 2 or 3 minutes ahead of you.
Yeah, I think we're 2 minutes ahead of us.
Good job, guys. I'm cutting out of here for the night. Everybody have a great evening. Thanks for letting me DS.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sam.
Thanks for doing that. That was awesome.
Yeah, anytime. It was a lot of fun.
We always want you here.
Yeah, I love you guys too, so thanks for having me.
Hey, love you too.
Yeah, have a great night, everyone.
Thank you.
Take care.
So how do we do it?
No idea.
We won't know
It'll be a
either.
while. Yeah.
Most of the people, raced in different zones.
I wasn't paying attention to the colors left. I thought we had to go all the way back to the desert.
Oh yeah, no, it was supposed to finish just after the KM, but I think it went a little farther.
All right.
Thanks for checking it out there, Z.
Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching.
Letting
I watched,
when it actually ended.
Have a good night.
I watched Ed Labyrinth stream earlier.